Hey guys, this is just a wrap up for season 2 of Car Talk, and as I wasn't on the last wrap up, I thought, well, I best be here for this one.
Yeah, it's good to have you here, to be honest. I hated being on my own.
But yeah, we've come to the end of season 2. We've done another 10 episodes of us talking nothing but cars, and we just like to keep you up to date with what we're going to do in the future with the car talks, and a little bit of what we're going to do with the channel, and a
bit about what's going on with us, really, because it's quite good, and it's this season's flown past. It doesn't feel like we've done this many episodes this quickly, to be honest. So I think it has. It's really flown past for me. Hope it has for you guys as well. I hope you've enjoyed it. And it's let us know in the comments, everything like that. We always like to hear from you. We always like feedback. And I've been loving hearing from people and trying to help people from all over the world with the technical videos, things like that. It was just, when this goes out, it'll have been probably a few months before. But just this week, I've been helping a gentleman from Portugal with his Mitsubishi Outlander through the channel and everything like that, and the technology has been fantastic. So even though he's been speaking to me in Portuguese and I don't speak Portuguese, I've been able to use like the translator apps online. So I've been like copying what he said to me, pasting it in there. When it's translated to English, then I'll write back what I want in English and then translate that to Portuguese. I don't know how well he's been able to understand me, but hopefully very well. I think so. But like I say, it's been really cool. So it's I've really enjoyed actually having that interaction with somebody. So when we do say underneath our videos, comment, like, subscribe and everything, please do comment. We'd love to hear from you, or reach out to us on our social media and everything. It's really
it doesn't have to necessarily be a comment about the video. Like Dorian said, you could just ask a question about a car issue you may have.
Yeah, like I said, I'm always happy to try and help as much as I can. I don't always get to the comments as soon as they come up there, but I try to get back to people as soon as I can. There has been sometimes recently I've actually noticed I've gone in to respond to one comment that's just been put on. I looked down below and somebody 2 weeks ago has put another comment on, so I apologise if that was you, or if I haven't got back to your comment quick enough, but I'll always try and help out a fellow car enthusiast or somebody who's in a bit of need and things like that. It's always good to help and everything like that. So if my knowledge can help somebody else, that's always good.
But we've also come up with another idea that we may use for Car Talk. We're not sure. We may possibly put it out to see what you guys think about it. But if it's deemed that it's, you'd rather us stick to the format that we have been with Car Talk, just picking a topic and talking about it, then it may possibly become a new video series.
Yeah, but we are quite excited about what we've a couple of ideas we've been discussing, because the channel, the same as we've evolved. I hope imagine if you look back on the early videos, the first ones, if you look at the videos we put out 2 years ago, they were very clunky. The way I talked to the camera, the way we both talked to the camera, we were both a lot more nervous than we are now. So as we're evolving, we're hoping that we can evolve the channel as well, which just means that hopefully things will be bigger, better and brighter for you guys and for ourselves. And we're hoping that we can get you involved a bit as well with some of the topics. The new idea, it was Morgs' idea, it was fantastic, and I think it's a fantastic idea. It is something that's a bit it's a bit more than just us talking about car things. It's rather than just two guys meeting up for a car conversation. It's something that hopefully you can get involved in. It's something we can have a lot of fun with. So we're probably gonna give that a go. We've got a couple of ideas bouncing around, because behind the scenes, off camera, we do meet up fairly regularly. The technical side of it generally tends to be kind of what our fleet of cars needs. So if something breaks on my car, I'll fix it, and if I'm fixing it, I'll film it. So it's they're not really planned. It's not like, I think, other than the servicing side of things, none of it's planned. It's not like, I think I'm going to need brakes in 2 months, so I'm going to film that. Something, it's just one of those things. It's I think my engine management light's going to come on tomorrow, sort of thing, So, but it's if you do have any questions, that's another thing about the question. Going back to the questions we were saying about, if there's something we haven't covered on our channel, but it's on the particular model that we do work with, give us a shout. Even if it's a model that's not on our channel, give us a shout. I've been in the trade for 2 decades now, over 2 decades now, various manufacturers and private garages and all sorts of things. So I'm not saying I'm the best, but I would try and help anyone out I can with my knowledge. So by all means reach out for that side of things. But like I said, we're going to try and plan the car talk side of it. Again, looping back around to that side, we are going to try and plan it a bit and sort of see what we can do. I mean, those of you that have been staying tuned with us probably know that it's not scripted.
Yeah.
It's just two mates meeting up like we always do, really. And
Well, basically, we're taking what we do on a fairly daily basis anyway, and just putting a camera in front of it.
yeah, basically, yeah, because we want to include you guys with it, see what you think as well, and it's hopefully we're entertaining some people.
I mean, the two of us have been talking to each other about cars non-stop now for what, 25 years.
Yeah, it must be.
So you know, it's not anything that's ever going to dry up for us. There's always going to be something to talk about. But
Yeah.
I mean, like we say, you may think, oh, this would be a good topic, and please chuck it over, because it may not be one that we think of, but something we'd like to talk about.
Yeah, that's it, and it's yeah, definitely, because I mean, there's probably that's the best thing about the petrolhead community is just so many people with so many different opinions. None of them, like, not hardly any of them that I've seen are right or wrong, I would have said, you know. And but it's great, everybody's got an opinion and everybody's got different parts of it that they see it, and it's always good to see it from fresh eyes or hear it from like a fresh brain. So like, give us a shout. Like I say, there's probably something we've not discussed because we've never even thought about it, but it would be something we'd love to discuss.
Yeah, and everybody's got different likes, and it may be that you go, oh, I like this particular, you know, something, not that we would dislike it, but maybe not something we would think of ourselves, kind of thing. Go, oh, crikey, why have we never talked about that?
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, to be honest, another thing as well is, I mean, if you wanted to get even more involved, if you're local to us, then by all means reach out as well. Like, so if you'd like to get involved with the channel, always love to do a collaboration with people. That's always something I'd never rule out.
No.
In fact, there is a chap that I kind of already started doing a little bit with, which was Real Steel. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got great car content. His car is absolutely stunning as well, so it's worth popping over there just to even have a look at that. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but go and check out his car. It's absolutely beautiful. Especially if you like JDM stuff, you will love it. And yeah, it's very good. It keeps me entertained as well. So, but like, he might be joining us on one or two car talks as well to help us out and just to join in with the fun.
Also, if you like your car showcase on the channel, if you'd like us to do a Wolf Kiff walk around,
Yeah,
you know, you've got something you think is particularly special, or maybe it's just something you love and you want to show the rest of the world that, we're more than happy to come around and
yeah, that's it. That'd be brilliant. We'll meet up with you somewhere so that we can showcase your car on our channel. Because yeah, for those of you who don't know, we do Wolf Kiff walkarounds, which is when we get hold of a car that's interesting to us for a specific reason. We'll get up and close and personal, show you around it, have a great walk around, have a talk about it, and maybe even have a drive of it if we're lucky and everything like that. So that's another part of the channel which we've really enjoyed doing. But
we are also planning to do walkarounds of our own cars, because we realise that you see them in videos, whether they're getting fixed or they're maybe in the background or something like that, but you may not know a huge amount about them, and you know, we'll showcase our own vehicles as well, especially as they
might let you guys get to know us a little bit better as well, isn't it? It's because that's another thing that's I always liked about this channel is, like I said, when I said before, we don't script the car talks. Like, this isn't scripted what we're saying now, which, forgive me if I'm repeating myself a few times, that's why. But it's I quite like the fact that it is quite natural. It all comes from the raw passion about cars and everything like that, and we want it to be personal. We want you guys to get to know us if you want to, or if you'd rather just see the technical side, just be able to do that as well. It's trying to sort of get that balance in. So yeah, I hope we're making ourselves approachable. Yeah, because I thought I'd go through the list of things we do, because I mean, obviously we've got our technical tips. I mean, I drive old shit boxes, excuse my language. So there's always something broken, there's always something to fix, so there'll always be technical tips coming out. And if I'm not doing that, I'm usually servicing someone else's or helping their car without them. So that's always a good thing. I mean, for those of you that might enjoy our cars or like our cars, there's a project car update one, which is sort of bit like tech tips, but slightly less technical, really. It's not really a how-to video, it's to show you what we are doing to our cars, sort of thing, which is
it's basically whatever's broken most recently, how to fix it.
Well, that's more the tech tips side. Yeah, that's the tech tips one, whereas the project car updates is more like if we're doing things like when we fitted the roof racks to your Vectra and everything like that. It was not really a how-to, because there's so many different types of roof racks and everything, but it was just three of us having a laugh, fitting a kit that we'd never had a go at before, which was quite good and everything. So, and nice bit of banter on that one as well. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, we got all those going. Trying to think what the other. We got adventures as well. There will be a few more new ones of them coming up. I went and did a track day quite a bit earlier on this year. with one of my good friends, Rory. There'll be footage from that. But it's such a big video to edit. That's why it's not come out yet. I've been meaning to edit for a long time, but it's going to take me some time to do that one. So that one is coming, along with other things that we do. That the adventure side of it is just stuff we do, almost like challenges or road trips, sort of that side of things. It's something we do it's sort of car orientated, but it's sort of like us going out and doing stuff like car meets, things like that as well. So hopefully there'll be a bit more of that coming up as well.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, as for the channel, we've been talking about growing as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Well, our subscribers has gone up quite considerably since we started.
Yeah, and we thank you all for that as well, because that's another thing we'd like to do with this video, is a big, massive thank you to all of you.
And you know, obviously, with the viewership increasing, obviously we want to keep entertaining people. So
yeah, that's it, and helping people out as well where we can, and. Yeah, because I mean, we'd like to. I mean, there's a few things we'd like to do moving forwards. I mean, we'd like to increase the amount of cameras we've got, because like just so we can get different angles, make it a bit more viewer friendly, I guess, especially with the adventures and that side of things and everything. So, I mean, we started the channel off with one GoPro, didn't we? Which is, which don't get me wrong. I mean, it's treated us very, very, very well. But yeah, there's certain things we'd like to do behind the scenes, like for you techie guys. I mean, we'd like to get some microphones at some point, possibly better lighting for when we're on video. Like I said, maybe increase the different types of cameras we've got. I mean, I mean, last year I bought a drone.
Yeah.
But I bought a small model one, which isn't any good if there's more than a slight breeze, and also the video is quite choppy, so it's not very good for video. However, it's fantastic for photos.
Yeah.
So again, like I say, we could start adding some photos into different things, but like I say, the video is not very good, so it'd be quite nice to get a good drone at some point. But like I say, I mean, and hopefully we're going to be doing more with our cars, a bit more fun things with our cars as well, which would be good now, because it's it's been a few months where things have been going on behind the scenes, which meant, like, monetary wise, I've not been able to really go off-roading in the truck this year very much, and bits and bobs like that. But again, I'll go back to that for those of you that have enjoyed watching those videos. Yeah, and it's just, like I say, just bits and bobs that which will be coming for the channel. But we do want to get bigger. We do want to offer you guys more.
Yeah.
Again, like maybe in the future we could go for Patreon page. I mean, there is some of our videos, you'll notice that there is a Spreadshirt link, which is where you can purchase some merch with our logos on. It's not actually run by us, it's run by Spreadshop, but it's basically like the logos you see on the channel. I was just looking around to see if I had a sticker. I don't. The old logo and the new logo you can get on there at the minute. Maybe able to get pictures of the cars on there possibly in future. But yeah, if you want merch, then you can go through that at the minute. But hopefully we can start our own merch store maybe eventually.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just want to branch out. I mean, the dream would be to have enough money and time to possibly buy like project cars and do them up for the channel and do different things on them, or. But it's all,
be able to do different adventures and
yeah, I mean, yeah, my dream would be for us to be able to do this as a job. That would be fantastic, and that would be the goal. And it's, I think for both of us, it's not really for fame and fortune, but for the love of cars, really, more than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah, our ideal thing would just be able to do nothing but cars all the time.
Yeah, do nothing but cars and do it in a media way where you guys can enjoy it with us. That is the dream. And like I say, our passion for things automotive is what drives this, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. It's been over 2 years now we've been doing the channel, and I still love it the same as I did the first day we were doing it, if not more, I think, actually, because I've become a lot more comfortable doing it.
But also, I mean, we've both been into cars since we were about, well, old enough to know what cars are, so
yeah, that's it. So,
and that's God knows how many decades ago now, so
more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah. You know, so I can't see it ever stopping.
Yes, I mean, like I say, I mean, we're looking for, we want to ask you guys a favour, really. Yeah, we want to ask you a favour, and the favour is for your feedback. That's all we want. Is at the minute we don't want money, we don't want nothing else right now. We just want your feedback. Let us know how you think we can make the channel better. See what you would like to see more of. Tell us whether we talk too much, drivel on too much, whether the videos are too long, whether they're too short, whether we go into too much detail, not enough detail. It'd be good to have feedback from you guys who actually watch us, because I mean, we could talk to each other till we're blue in the face about the channel and how it's going, but without you guys, it doesn't really matter, really, does it? So it's
yeah, just anything you'd like to tell us about, or think, like you say, do better or change, or you know, possibly a brand new idea all completely, you know.
Yeah. I mean, even if you like if you've got an idea for the format, doesn't matter where it is. We've got an idea for the format for the videos. If there's something you'd like us to, something you think if we changed it around a bit would be better, something we added, something we took away. If it's about the sound, if it's about the soundtrack, if it's about the type of cars we got in our videos, the videos we're doing in there and everything. Because I mean, we're always having ideas. I mean, another idea that I've had is I think it'd be quite good to do a series of technical videos for people that are just starting out driving, people who might not have technical knowledge, such as we do. Just things that might help them out on a daily basis, like how to change a tyre, how to check your levels, which is a video we've already got, but we might redo a slightly shorter one that's not quite so concise for them, just for the basics sort of thing. And the things to look out for when you're going to buy a new car, things like that might help people out with, is another idea that I've had that may be coming in the future, so stay tuned for that as well. Things that people might not have a dad to teach them how to do.
And you know, just anything that could be car based.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you financial advice. Don't ever do what I do, it's terrible.
But yeah, anything you guys can offer us, you know, essentially we do this for you. Is, you know,
don't get me wrong, we do it for ourselves as well. It's great fun, but part of it is involving you. Is a great fun of it as well. So
yeah, be great to hear from you guys.
Yeah, so keep watching, stay tuned, let us know.
Cheers.